Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for a new sketchbook tour. So I just finished this sketchbook. It's my September 2021 to January 2022 little Moleskine sketchbook, and I'm really excited to show it to you guys. Let's check it out. So here's the sketchbook, and it's actually a Moleskine watercolor sketchbook, which I bought on accident. I thought it was the usual Moleskine art sketchbook. So that means that it's mostly watercolor paper, and so I decided to only do paintings in this sketchbook. So this is going to be a fully painted sketchbook. Okay, so first I just have some abstract work, just playing with color here, doing kind of an abstract landscape. Here's another abstract piece, going with the blues and oranges. This is actually a painting I did of the inside of a scallop. They're really, really beautiful on the inside, and I liked all the colors, so I just wanted to paint that. I intended to do another scallop here, so I think this is like the colors of like they're like male and female scallops, and this is the color of the male scallop, and then I was going to do the female one here, but then I forgot. Here's another abstract landscape. This is based on photos from Earth View through Google Earth. This is a study of a painting by Nicolas Uribe. I really like the colors and the shapes of the leaves. And this is a study by the painter Sheena Choi. She does these really nice abstract landscapes, and I love her shapes and her brushwork. Here's just some more abstract exploring. Another abstract piece based on a mountain landscape with some fog. Here is a landscape that I actually turned, so this ended up being the study for a larger painting, my painting Into the Sky. The reference was from Gemma Evans on Unsplash, and it's really cool. It's like this like hot springs that like goes up into the, like the mist from the hot springs goes up into the sky, and I really like that connection between the land and the sky and how they kind of dissolve into one another. This one is also a reference from Unsplash of just a beautiful waterfall coming off a cliff. Here's another smaller study that I used for a larger painting. I think it's from a photo on Unsplash of the River Avon. And I really liked, once again, you kind of have this sensation of like, there's like a foggy atmosphere in the background that then fades into the sky, and I thought that was really beautiful. And I loved like the warm tones here, and then you have the cool as it goes into the background, but then once again the sky itself has this like warm pinkish tone. So I just thought that was really beautiful. Here's a study I did at my local beach in Pacifica, California. The Northern California beaches tend to be pretty gray. So yeah, it's not your usual warm, sunny California beaches, but still like beautiful in their own ways. And then here's just another view. There were some houses on a hill, so I was studying that. And then here's a study from Arastradero Preserve. So this is also an open space preserve that's pretty close to where I live. And I was just looking at the beautiful golden hills of California and trying to keep it simple, focusing on what are the major shapes that I'm seeing and what are the major value transitions. Here's a study by another painter that I thought was really beautiful. Same with this one. This is Tina Burning. She does really cool watercolor portraits. Here's another study of the Danish painter who's an abstract landscape painter on YouTube I really like. If you haven't checked out her videos, they're awesome. Some just abstract doodling. This is a painting I did of Morro Bay, which is south of where I am in California, but also really beautiful, a nice surf spot, and it has this very cool rock formation right on the beach. And then this is a study of an abstract artist I like. Here's a little painting I did of the meditation center at Stanford. It has this really beautiful red tree in the middle of this like rock. It's not really a pond. Well, I guess this thing's like a little square fountain. But yeah, I just really liked the color of the tree with all the cool colors around it. I thought it was really beautiful. some more abstract exploring. I really like doing these abstract works, especially in my sketchbook, where I don't feel any pressure to make a beautiful finished painting, because I find just working with abstraction helps me focus more on shapes and colors, and it allows me to explore and experiment, which sometimes I have a harder time doing with my larger paintings. Here's some paintings I did back in Pacifica. So this is just a painting of the beach, and then here's some paintings of the landscape next to the beach, some of the cliffs, and I really liked all the different colors of like different warm tones that you could see in the hillside and how they corresponded with like the cooler colors of the ocean and the sky. Here's a study based on pictures I took of Stinson Beach. So I took a few photos, and here I just did value studies trying to figure out a nice way to show the lights and the darks. And then this one I decided to develop into a color study, which I really liked. At Stinson Beach, they have a bunch of these, they're called ice plants, and they're kind of like succulents, but they have these bright red and green colors. So I just think it had a really beautiful effect on the way that the landscape looked. Here's some more abstraction. Then here's a study from 4 Mile Beach, also another good surf spot that's close to me. And I just did different views of the beach. So here's the cliffs next to the beach. Here's the beach. It has this really cool rock that kind of looks like a seal to me, like a seal looking up. And then here's the view from the other side. The sun was going down and it was creating these really dark, significant shadows on the cliffs, which I liked. Some more little abstract designs and doodling. Here's a picture of a sketch of a photo I took from Chinatown as the sun was going down in San Francisco, and I just liked all the vertical lines with this this pink line coming down for the sunset. And then here's another study from Stinson Beach. Just practicing some eyes, playing around with varying different color notes in the skin tones. Here's just a painting of a fall scene, and here are some grapefruits that I painted for I think they're blood oranges that I did for the food paint challenge on Instagram. Some more abstract doodling, and this I was playing with some iridescent paint that my sister-in-law got for me. You can see like here and here the effect of the paint, which is pretty cool. And then here are some paintings based on photos I took from a recent trip to Colorado. I just love the effect of the sunlight on the snowy mountains. I think it's just so beautiful. I think they call it alpenglow. And yeah, it's just like creates this spectacular effect. Here's a little portrait study, and then some more abstract doodling. And then here's a study of a painting of waves by Alex Kanevsky. I love how his painting just really seemed to capture the feeling of the ocean, so I wanted to study his work and see if I could get a little bit of that effect in here. Yeah, so there you have it. This is my painted sketchbook. Overall, I found it, I missed doing some drawings in my sketchbook, and I think I'll be going back to my usual sketchbook after this, but I did learn a lot doing all of these paintings, and it is cool to have a sketchbook that's totally painted. Definitely something different for me. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed seeing my painted sketchbook. And if you did like this video, please let me know in the comments below, subscribe to my channel, and thanks again for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye!